Hello there guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Man Football. I hope you are doing alright around the world. I think you are, because yesterday we had a lovely night. Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea, great news. Jorginho to Arsenal, everything was just perfect. But Hakim Ziyech was not perfect. And it's not right how things happen to Hakim Ziyech. Not right. But Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea, the deal was very intense. Rucosta, Benfica owner, made things very difficult for us until the last minute. Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea, Fabrizio Romano confirmed, here we go. And Fernandez now is wearing number 5. Number 5. Jorginho number. I think Jorginho knew exactly what it's coming. He knew. That's why he did not hesitate when the chance came. Arsenal approached Chelsea for him. He just said yes. Some of the players, Chelsea players, they were surprised Jorginho left Chelsea. Cucurella, one of them, is like, he was interviewed by his friend. He's like, who do you think is the coolest player in the Chelsea team? And Cucurella said Jorginho, and they told him no, it's not anymore. Jorginho joined Arsenal. He was surprised. That's what I'm saying. He did not hesitate. So he knew exactly. Chelsea, they are pushing for Enzo Fernandez to replace Jorginho. That was not even a mistake. But I have a question to the Arsenal fans. Do you think Jorginho, I repeat again, Jorginho is an upgrade in your team? Question for the Arsenal fans. If there's any Arsenal fans watching me over there, please answer me a question, because Jorginho, for what you have seen, if you watch him in the Chelsea match, he will give you nothing. Yes, he'll give you something if you are dominating the game. If you put Jorginho in that central midfield, he will give you something good. But if you're not dominating the game and you're just losing the ball and the Jorginho is in your team, you'll see. Very soon the Arsenal fans, they'll be like so upset with Jorginho and start calling him to go back to Chelsea. You'll see. The same way they did with Willian, because they did that when Willian went to Arsenal. Willian was just not loving life there, and then he left. He terminated his contract at Arsenal. He terminated his contract without even thinking about it. So I'm scared of Jorginho, because we have seen how Jorginho can be when he's under pressure with the ball. There's two people behind him. He doesn't know what to do, especially near the goal. He'll pass back to the keeper, or he'll pass in the goal, and then you suffer. So that was a good deal for Chelsea to sell Jorginho, and we signed Fernandez. Very good. But the thing I came up here, it's not that. That was a different topic. Let's get into the real topic. Guys, Hakim Ziyech to PSG collapse. Not right. I feel for Ziyech, because that's just unbelievable. So let's go straight on it and see what happened. A source in Paris is talking about Hakim Ziyech failed to move to PSG. Last night was an absolutely shambles. Chelsea will not darken PSG doorstep ever again. This is not how you do business or treat a player. It is over. Hakim Ziyech will not join Paris Saint-Germain. Deal collapse, no chance after the appeal has been rejected by LFP. So PSG went to appeal to LFP to complain about Chelsea, how they're doing business. So LFP, I think they did not know what to do about that. So PSG was just don't know what to do. Hakim Ziyech don't know what to do. Stranded in the PSG offices. He was in the PSG, tried to sign the contract. Chelsea, nowhere to be seen. The paperwork lost. Paris Saint-Germain literally furious with their situation with Chelsea after contract signed but sent too late. Ziyech more than disappointed. I feel for Ziyech, to be honest. I feel for Ziyech. There is no chance Ziyech will ever play at Chelsea again. We have Madueke, we have, who is this guy? Felix, Modric on those wing side. Is he gonna play a minute in this Chelsea team? This is where he saw opportunity because PSG came in and he said, I will go, let me go. And he was pushing the move. And unfortunately, this move is supposed to be permanent, but somewhere, it ended up to be loan. And they failed to do that. What type of people were doing that? Like who was on the situation for Hakim Ziyech? Can I ask? That was unprofessional. That was unprofessional. That's not how you do business. And I understand why PSG are complaining. Chelsea, they have to be serious on that one. I understand they were focusing on Fernandez. I think that's why everybody was lost, because yesterday was just crazy. Enzo news was just like he's a president. He's about to become a president of the world. Enzo Fernandez. That's why it was. So, but if there's any business around, you gotta take care of it. There are so many people who can take care of the Hakim Ziyech situation. Now, Hakim Ziyech was stranded in Paris, didn't know what to do. Chelsea sent 3 times paperwork. All the paperwork they send is wrong. The 4th one was too late. The transfer window is closed now. Hakim Ziyech doesn't know what to do. Now come back to Chelsea. So I hope they give him some minutes. I really hope. That it's like you are saying no to a player. If a player wants to leave, especially in the January transfer window, you cannot say no. You can't. You cannot send wrong papers. Like, what are you doing? Whoever was doing that need to get fired. From my understanding, I support PSG on that because Ziyech wants to leave and you cannot hold the player power. If a player wants to leave, let him leave. Let him leave. So, at this point, give him some minutes. Hakim Ziyech is much better than Kai Havertz and Mason Mount. And I don't understand why Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, they are starting before Hakim Ziyech. Because he's much better when he gets into the team. And the guy has not complained at all. He doesn't complain. He's quiet, play his football, go home and sleep and come back to the training, play his football, go home and sleep. That's all he does. I've never seen Hakim Ziyech complain. I have never seen anything like that. But this is the way we treat him. Do not let him go to PSG. He wants to move. I'm very sorry, Hakim Ziyech. I am very sorry. That was unprofessional. Whoever was doing that needs to get fired. Because that was just terrible, terrible paperwork. How can you send 3 paperwork? The information was wrong. 3 times. You can make one mistake. I can understand 2, but 3. I don't understand. I'm trying to think right now. Like, what are you doing? Bloody hell! But again, on PSG side, they are waiting. Hakim Ziyech was free. The transfer window was open for a long time. They are waiting for what? Chelsea was ready to sell Hakim Ziyech. So, at this point, it's not just Chelsea fault. PSG, they have to be very late. They have to wake up. Hakim Ziyech was open. We signed all these players and Ziyech was linked with PSG a long time. Now they have to wait up to the last minutes to come to Chelsea and ask for Ziyech. Now, they have to be blamed too. So they cannot just blame Chelsea on that. Let me know, what do you think about Hakim Ziyech situation at Chelsea right now? The guy is unhappy. He wanted to leave and he was stranded in the offices in Paris. Now he has to come back to Chelsea to continue his season. Crazy thing. So let me know in the comment, what do you think about that? Let's move on to another news because we got some update. Let's check out this. Expectation that Lev Conway will be integrated into the first team, and that could result in Chelsea being open to departure for Kalidou Koulibaly. Chelsea also hold interest in Declan Rice, Mos Casido and David Loyer for the summer. So Chelsea, they are interested in Casido again. Now this time in the summer, Declan Rice is on the wrist. My favorite player. I always talk about Rice, baby. My favorite. So next summer, Chelsea, they are gonna go all to get Rice, Casido. If we get those midfield, I think nobody will touch us. Nobody will touch us because that is gonna be crazy. Casido, Declan Rice. And then you have Fernandez, you have N'Golo Kante, 4 in the midfield. That is it. You can win anything. You can win anything. So that will be exactly what Chelsea need. But there was a player, Lev Cornwell. He will be in the Chelsea team, the first Chelsea team, and Chelsea, they are thinking about Koulibaly to be sold. And I understand Koulibaly has just nowhere to be seen. He has lost his rhythm, he has lost his passion, he has lost his touch. I don't know what happened. When he was at Napoli, he was fantastic at Napoli. That's why Chelsea hired him and gave him a 6-year contract. A 6-year contract, a 31-year-old 6-year contract. But who's gonna buy him? Because he's on that contract, and Chelsea, they have to get a little bit of money on that. I think he's still a defender and a club he can want. I think he will find a club somewhere. I have no problem. So Lev Cornwell is on loan right now to Brighton. He will come back to Chelsea in the first team, I think, next season, and he will be the first choice. Koulibaly will be sold. I have no problem. The guy has just roast everything. I don't know what happened. So this is how Chelsea right now is doing, making sure all the areas, all the departments are clear and nice. And I'm loving it. And I am loving it. This is going to be fantastic next season. I'm expecting something nice. Now, there is one player, everybody was shocked. This is not a Chelsea player. This is a Manchester City player. I talked about Cancelo in my video. And I did not understand what happened. A shock departure like that. A star in that Manchester City team just left like that on loan to go to Bayern Munich. I was like, what happened? We got some information. We got some information what happened. Let's go straight into it from Fabrizio Romano. Joao Cancelo on why he left Manchester City. I have not had much game time, which influenced my decision. It is not about Pep. I really wanted a new adventure. Bayern is a dream club. I took this chance when it came. I knew this club. I took this chance when it came. I knew this club and I wanted to take this opportunity. He wanted to take this opportunity, and he said it's not about that. We didn't have any fight with Pep. No, he did. He did. He's just trying to defend himself, and he doesn't want to cause any drama. You know how the internet works. If you just said, oh, we had a fight with Pep, it's just going to be crazy. People, they're going to twist this story to another story to another story. The story is going to go to the moon, and everyone who lives in the moon, they will know the story. That's what the internet nowadays is. It is crazy. So I think he did. When he's not playing, he used to be very angry, and he used to be very angry with the coach. So they were having issues in the training with him. He was not happy. So Pep decided to let him go. And if you have a player who's not happy in your team, just let it go. The same thing like Ziyech. If you have a player who's not happy, just let it go. So guys, let me know about Hakim Ziyech. What do you think? The guy was stranded in Paris, didn't know where to go, and Chelsea, they send wrong information 3 times. That was embarrassing. That's not how you do business. But I will not blame Chelsea only. PSG, they have to be blamed in this one because they waited too long to sign Hakim Ziyech until the deadline. So they have to be serious, not only Chelsea. So guys, let me know what you think about that. I'll see you soon for a brand new video tomorrow. A match preview. Football is back. Premier League is back. A match preview. Chelsea, this is Fulham on Friday. It's going to be tasty. It's going to be good. I think Fernandez will be in that bench on the lineup. I think he needs to start, not on the bench. It's fine. He was playing at Benfica, so he will come into this Chelsea team straight. And he has number 5 jersey. They gave him number 5. Jorginho number. So he come into this Chelsea team straight forward without any question. I will see you soon. Have a lovely day wherever you are. And God bless.